Hi and welcome to another video. This time I wanted to do something a little different and talk about my 10 favourite console games that I've played over the years. There's a mix of PlayStation, PlayStation 2, Sega Mega Drive and Xbox games. So let's get straight into it. First up is Time Commando on the PlayStation 1. I played this game a lot and found it very replayable even after finishing it. The thing I liked most was the time travel concept, with the character of Stanley travelling through different periods of history to stop a virus that threatens the world. You visit locations ranging from prehistoric times and the Roman Empire to feudal Japan, the Wild West, World War I, and even a futuristic era. I also enjoyed how the weapons changed depending on the time period, from rocks and swords to revolvers and laser pistols. Shane Warne Cricket 99, or sometimes known as Brian Lara Cricket on the PlayStation 1, was the first cricket game I ever played, and I spent countless hours on it. Being able to choose from teams like New Zealand, Australia, England, India, and other minor nations like Ireland made it great fun, and I enjoyed playing everything from World Cups to Test series and classic matches. The commentary did get repetitive at times, and the umpire occasionally robbed you of a 6 when you were batting by signalling a 4 instead, and the one-day uniforms were slightly modified and didn't match the real uniforms worn by players of that time. But despite those quirks, it remains one of my most nostalgic sports games. Next is Cricket 2002 on the PlayStation 2. This felt like a big step up from Shane Warne Cricket 99. The graphics were better, there were more teams and stadiums, and I loved the variety of tournaments available. One feature that really stood out was the changing pitch conditions during a match, along with the ability to play day-night games under floodlights. The helmet camera and action cam replays were also a nice touch. Haunting, starring Poltergeist on the Sega Mega Drive, was something completely different. What drew me in was that you actually play as a ghost. You possess household objects and scare a family until they flee a house. Each level is a different house, but becomes a little harder to scare the family. I hadn't played anything else like it at the time, and seeing the family's reactions as everyday objects come to life made it both funny and memorable. For racing games, V-Rally on the PlayStation 1 was one of my favourites. I liked that it featured rally stages across countries such as England, Spain, Indonesia, and New Zealand. The weather and road conditions affected the handling of the car, which added a bit of realism, and you could also choose between a manual and automatic car. It was also a great two-player game. My brother and I played it a lot, although I'd admit I occasionally clipped his car from behind to try and win the race. Well, that brings to an end the first part of my video on my 10 favourite console games. Thank you very much for watching and have a great day.